Hello everybody, in this video I'm starting a new series where we will build a real AI-powered system using Microsoft Agent Framework in ASP.NET Core. By the end of this series we will have a fully functional bookstore AI assistant that can recommend books, handle user conversations, coordinate multiple agents and persist everything in a database like a real production system. In this first part, we will start simple. We will build our first AI agent with tool calling and expose it via an API. No theory, just a real code and a practical example you can reuse in your own projects. So let's go. Here you can see fresh ASP.NET API with only one project inside solution. First of all, we need to include some new packages. Microsoft Agents AI workflows. There is only first version available, except previews, so let's include it. Also, we need Microsoft Agent AI, and here we need to select some provider. We could use Anthropic or OpenAI or Llama or any other you want. I would start with OpenAI. But you could include any other because Microsoft Agent Framework allows us to use everything. So for example, one agent could use OpenAI, another agent could use Anthropic. So it's very easy to manipulate with all of them. We also need to include some other packages. I host it in Azure, so I need Azure AI Open API and Azure Identity. So all packages are included. Let's configure them in the container. First of all, let's configure Azure OpenAI client. We also need some environment variables, for example, like this. Don't forget to set the key in your app settings development JSON. And we also need to configure chat client. Next thing, let's create our agent builder. For that, let's create a new folder. Let's call it agents. And let's create a builder. Book recommendation agent builder. Let's inject chat client here. And let's create a build method. So here we need client as AI client and as a parameter chat client agent options. Here is the name of our agent, description, what this agent will do, like collect user reading preferences and recommend books. And chat options. In chat options, you need to push instructions. So you are a book shopping assistant, you need to collect information about user preferences. The information you need to collect one by one is genre, writer, year. When information is collected, you must call suggest book tool. You will receive a list of books, show the list to the user, ask the user which books they want to order. So we also need a suggest book tool. For that, let's create some recommendation service. Here is an interface for that iBook recommendation service. We also need to add some descriptions so that LLM knows what this method for, which parameters it need to push to the request in this case. So yeah, description is very useful thing to add here. As we can see here, we also need a book detail and book recommendation request. Let's start with book recommendation request. So here we need just to collect a genre, writer, minimum year and maximum year, and book ID, title, author, genre and year. And let's also create an implementation of this interface, book recommendation service, with only one single method suggest book, which for now will just return some predefined hard-coded values. But in future we could add here some recommendation algorithm, connect to database or fetch some information via HTTP. So it will up to us. Now we need to add those tools to agent. How to do that? In the same chat options, we need tools, AI function factory, create. Here we need a delegate with this suggest book and name this tool like here, the same name. For that we also need to inject this iBook recommendation service. And that's it. Next thing, let's create some simple controller that we can interact with this agent. In this controller, we need to inject our AI agent builder. And extend controller from controller base. Now we need two methods. First action will be just to create some conversation that we could back to conversation in future. And next action to continue our conversation. So here we need a conversation ID from root, then message which user sent to via HTTP, and cancellation token. Now we need to build agent and run it. After that we need to respond with text which agent respond with. The important thing which is left is session control, because we don't want to lose session between HTTP calls. So let's create some simple conversation store. iConversation session store with the single method to get or create. Now let's implement it. It will be in-memory conversation session store. In future we could switch it to database store or something like that. And we need sessions dictionary here, where key will be conversation ID and value will be agent session. Now get or create method with the same parameters, where we try to fetch value from the session. Is if no session exists for this conversation, we create new one and add it to session. Now let's add one more method to book recommendation agent builder. It's a get session method, and let's also inject session store here. Now let's modify our controller. And here we also need to set a session. Like this. So now this run will work with the message, session, and cancellation token. Now let's register all dependencies in DI container. Session store, book recommendation agent builder, and recommendation service. Now let's build and run our solution and check if everything is working. Let's go to Swagger. Here we could see two endpoints. First endpoint creates a conversation. Here we get conversation ID. Let's copy it and go to the next endpoint. Conversation ID and message, hi. Hello, welcome to Bookshop. Are you looking for some recommendations or planning to order a book? Let me know and I will assist you. I want to buy a book. Let's find the perfect book for you. To start, could you tell me what genre you are interested in? For example, science fiction. Got it, you are interested in science fiction, so you could see that session is working. Do you have a favorite writer? For example, Max Kidrook. Great choice. Can you share minimal and maximum year? So let's just say that we are interested something which was written in 2020 plus. Now we could see that tool was working. It suggested 2 books. And for example, let's select a second one. And as we can see, everything is working as we expected. So now you have a working AI agent with tool calling exposed via an API. In the next video, we will take this further. We will introduce multiple agents and build a real workflow where one agent hands off work to another. If you are building AI features in .NET, make sure to subscribe. This is going to get much more interesting. Bye.